Have you ever wondered why so many Japanese live vibrantly beyond 100 years old? What's their secret? Complex diets, rare supplements, or expensive superfoods? The truth is far simpler and more accessible than you've imagined. In today's eye-opening video, you'll discover exactly what these healthy centenarians in Japan eat daily, and how effortlessly their habits can be integrated into your own life, no matter where you live. Prepare to be amazed, because what keeps these 100-year-olds thriving is not exotic or complicated, it's profoundly simple. Keep watching, and unlock the everyday dietary secrets proven to increase longevity, happiness, and health. Japan has more centenarians, people who have reached the incredible age of 100 years or more, than any other country on Earth. Specifically, the island of Okinawa alone is renowned for its unusually high number of healthy, active, elderly people. But what exactly are these elderly Japanese eating that makes their lives not only long but also vibrant, active, and fulfilling well into their golden years? Before we dive deeply into their daily diets, let's explore why diet matters so significantly for longevity. Diet is a cornerstone of health and aging. What you consume daily profoundly impacts your body's overall function, inflammation levels, disease risk, and cognitive performance, especially as you age. The fascinating truth about these Japanese centenarians is that their diets aren't full of complicated dishes or rare superfoods. They're simple, delicious, and sustainable. Anyone can follow these principles, regardless of age or location. The longevity phenomenon in Japan. Japan consistently tops global longevity charts. As of recent statistics, the average life expectancy in Japan is around 85 years, but regions like Okinawa boast extraordinary longevity with an impressive proportion of their population surpassing 100 years old. Scientists and researchers from around the world have extensively studied these remarkable centenarians, attempting to uncover their secrets. Although factors like genetics, lifestyle, and community play significant roles, diet emerges consistently as one of the most influential elements in longevity. A comprehensive study conducted by the Okinawa Centenarian Study reveals that dietary habits, what these people eat daily, play a more significant role in longevity than almost any other factor, including genetics. Remarkably, Okinawans and other Japanese elderly don't just live longer. They also maintain physical independence, cognitive sharpness, and active lifestyles much longer than their counterparts elsewhere in the world. This guide will extensively uncover exactly how and why their eating habits promote such robust health and longevity. By understanding their principles, you'll discover practical, realistic ways to integrate these life-extending strategies into your daily routine. Why Japanese diet is ideal for longevity. The traditional Japanese diet, particularly what elderly Japanese consistently consume, emphasizes simplicity, moderation, and nutritional density. Unlike modern Western diets high in saturated fats, sugars, processed foods, and excess calories, traditional Japanese diets focus primarily on whole foods, fresh vegetables, legumes, grains, seafood, and fermented foods. Here's why these dietary choices significantly boost longevity. 1. Nutrient density. Japanese diets emphasize nutrient-rich foods, ensuring their elderly population consistently gets vitamins, minerals, fiber, antioxidants, and healthy fats necessary for vibrant health. Nutrient-dense foods provide more health benefits per calorie consumed, dramatically reducing disease risk. 2. Low-calorie intake and caloric restriction. Traditional Japanese culture emphasizes eating until you're only about 80% full, a practice known as hara hachibu. This mild caloric restriction significantly enhances longevity by reducing chronic inflammation, oxidative stress, and metabolic diseases such as diabetes, obesity, and heart disease. 3. Anti-inflammatory foods. The Japanese diet heavily incorporates anti-inflammatory ingredients such as ginger, turmeric, garlic, seaweed, and green tea. Chronic inflammation contributes directly to aging and numerous chronic diseases, including arthritis, heart disease, Alzheimer's, and cancers. The Japanese diet naturally counters inflammation daily. 4. High fiber content. Fiber-rich foods, vegetables, legumes, whole grains, and seaweed are staples in the Japanese diet. Fiber promotes gut health, boosts immune function, and reduces the risk of colon cancer, diabetes, obesity, and heart disease. Seniors consuming high-fiber diets have notably fewer digestive issues, improved cardiovascular health, and enhanced metabolic efficiency. 5. Rich in omega-3 fatty acids. Frequent seafood consumption, particularly fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel, provides high amounts of omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3s significantly boost cardiovascular health, reduce inflammation, and enhance cognitive function, directly influencing longevity. 6. Fermented foods for gut health. Traditional Japanese meals frequently include fermented foods such as miso, natto, and pickled vegetables. Fermented foods enhance gut microbiota, promoting digestive health, immune function, and cognitive clarity, critical for elderly health. What do Japanese centenarians actually eat every day? Let's delve specifically into exactly what these healthy elderly Japanese eat daily. You might be surprised at how familiar, simple, and achievable their dietary habits truly are. Daily staples. Rice. Contrary to Western trends vilifying carbohydrates, rice remains a staple in the Japanese diet. However, portions are moderate, and rice is usually consumed alongside plenty of vegetables, fish, or legumes, keeping blood sugar stable and balanced. Vegetables. Vegetables form the basis of every meal. Okinawan diets, in particular, are rich in sweet potatoes, leafy greens, carrots, daikon radish, cabbage, and mushrooms. These vegetables offer essential vitamins, minerals, fiber, and antioxidants crucial for longevity. Legumes and soy products. Soybeans, tofu, edamame, miso soup, and natto are consumed daily. Soy is an excellent protein source, rich in fiber and plant-based antioxidants, like isoflavones, beneficial for bone density, heart health, and hormone balance, especially in elderly populations. Fish and seafood. Fish is consumed regularly, usually several times per week, providing essential omega-3 fatty acids that significantly enhance cardiovascular, cognitive, and joint health. Seaweed. Seaweed is rich in iodine, antioxidants, and fiber, significantly promoting thyroid health, metabolism, and overall longevity. It's frequently used in soups, salads, and as garnishes. Green tea. Consumed daily, green tea contains powerful antioxidants, catechins, promoting heart health, reducing cancer risks, and enhancing cognitive function, making it a cornerstone of Japanese longevity. Fruits. Fruits are eaten moderately and seasonally, ensuring fresh, nutrient-rich options like persimmons, melons, berries, and citrus fruits. Fermented foods. Daily meals frequently incorporate fermented foods like miso, natto, and pickles, ensuring excellent digestive health and robust immune function. Now that you've seen the general overview of what Japanese centenarians eat daily, let's break down each core food group in detail. We'll explore why these specific foods are so beneficial, what makes them unique compared to Western diets, and how they contribute to exceptional longevity, even beyond 100 years of age. 1. Root vegetables, the superfood base of longevity. Japanese centenarians, especially in Okinawa, consume high amounts of root vegetables, with sweet potatoes leading the way. Why sweet potatoes matter? Rich in beta-carotene, which the body converts into vitamin A, supporting vision, skin, and immune health. High in fiber, which promotes digestive health and helps prevent colorectal diseases. Contains resistant starch, a type of carbohydrate that supports a healthy gut microbiome. Low glycemic index, meaning they release sugar slowly and help maintain stable energy and blood glucose levels. How they eat it. Steamed, boiled, or included in soups. Rarely fried. Sweet potatoes are a daily staple, often eaten for breakfast or lunch. 2. Green and yellow vegetables. Daily colorful medicine. Every meal in a Japanese centenarian's day includes vegetables, especially leafy greens and cruciferous vegetables like bok choy, napa cabbage, and mustard greens. Health benefits. Rich in vitamin K, which supports bone health and prevents osteoporosis. High in polyphenol and antioxidants, which combat oxidative stress and reduce inflammation. Support detoxification, liver function, and immune system strength. How they eat it. Lightly steamed or sautéed, tossed into soups, or served pickled with fermented vinegar and ginger. Vegetables are rarely overcooked, preserving nutritional integrity. 3. Miso, the fermented elixir. Miso soup is consumed almost daily by Japanese seniors, and not just for breakfast. This humble fermented paste made from soybeans, salt, and koji, a beneficial mold, offers more than comfort. Why miso is powerful. Packed with probiotics, which balance gut bacteria and support digestion and immune health. Contains vitamins B12 and K2, critical for seniors' neurological and bone health. Low in calories and high in umami, enhancing satisfaction while promoting satiety. How they eat it. Miso soup is traditionally served with seaweed, tofu, and green onions. It's usually part of both breakfast and dinner. Portions are small but consistent. 4. Fish, omega-3 healing for the heart and brain. Unlike the Western emphasis on red meat, Japanese centenarians eat fish multiple times per week, often daily in coastal regions. Benefits of regular fish consumption. High in omega-3 fatty acids, which support heart rhythm, reduce arterial plaque, and improve cognitive function. Source of vitamin D, which enhances calcium absorption and bone health, especially important for aging populations. Rich in lean protein, vital for preserving muscle mass and strength as the body ages. How they eat it. Grilled, broiled, simmered in soy-based sauces, or served raw as sashimi. The preparation avoids heavy oils or breading. 5. Natto, the sticky superfood for bones and blood. Natto is a traditional Japanese dish made from fermented soybeans. With its strong smell and slimy texture, it's often avoided by outsiders, but it's a secret weapon in Japanese longevity. Why natto is extraordinary. Contains vitamin K2, crucial for calcium distribution, directing calcium to bones and away from arteries. Promotes bone density, reducing osteoporosis risk. Produces nattokinase, an enzyme shown to reduce blood clotting and support cardiovascular health. Offers strong probiotic properties, enhancing digestive efficiency. How they eat it. Usually served cold over rice with chopped green onions and a dash of soy sauce or mustard. Eaten often for breakfast or light lunch. 6. Rice, a foundation, not the focus. Rice is a staple in the Japanese diet, but not the enemy. The key difference lies in portion size and what accompanies it. Smart rice habits. Rice is served in small bowls, often 1/3 to 1/2 the portion size found in Western diets. Always paired with high-fiber, high-protein sides, fish, tofu, or vegetables, which slow down digestion and prevent blood sugar spikes. Seniors often eat mixed grains like barley or millet along with white rice to increase fiber and nutrient content. How they eat it. Plain, unseasoned rice is served with nearly every meal, but rarely the star. It acts as a base to accompany more nutrient-dense items. 7. Pickled vegetables and fermented foods. Daily probiotic power. Alongside every traditional Japanese meal, you'll find a small dish of tsukmono, fermented or pickled vegetables. Benefits. Packed with live probiotics, promoting gut health and immunity. Rich in polyphenol and antioxidants, supporting anti-aging and anti-inflammatory responses. Naturally regulates appetite and digestion, reducing overeating. How they eat it. As a side dish with every meal, particularly breakfast and dinner. Variations include pickled cucumber, radish, carrot, and ginger. 8. Green tea, liquid longevity. Green tea is consumed daily, often multiple times, by Japanese elders, and it's not just a relaxing beverage. Benefits of daily green tea. Contains catechins, powerful antioxidants that fight free radicals and reduce oxidative damage to cells. Enhances brain function, supporting memory, alertness, and focus. Improves metabolic health and supports weight maintenance. Reduces cancer risk, especially in digestive organs. How they drink it. Warm, unsweetened green tea is served with meals, during breaks, and often as a calming drink before sleep. Sencha, matcha, and genmaicha are popular varieties. Now that we've covered the essential foods, let's dive into how Japanese centenarians structure their daily meals, from breakfast to dinner. You'll discover not just what they eat, but how, when, and why they eat in specific ways that enhance digestion, reduce inflammation, balance hormones, and support a long, active life. You'll see that their secret isn't about counting calories or following strict diets. It's about consistency, simplicity, balance, and cultural habits that naturally protect the body from age-related diseases. Breakfast. Light, balanced, and functional. Unlike Western breakfasts full of sugar, processed grains, or heavy meats, Japanese elders begin their day with a light, savory, and nourishing meal that supports energy and digestion. Typical components. A bowl of miso soup, made with fermented miso paste, tofu, seaweed, and scallions. Small bowl of rice, sometimes mixed with barley or millet. Grilled fish, a small portion of salmon, mackerel, or sardines. Natto, fermented soybeans with scallions and mustard. Pickled vegetables, such as daikon radish, cucumber, or umeboshi plum. Green tea, warm, calming, antioxidant-rich. Why it works. High in protein, probiotics, and fiber. Provides lasting energy without sugar crashes. Supports gut health first thing in the morning. Promotes a gentle start to the digestive system. Timing. Eaten slowly, seated, and mindfully, never rushed. Many centenarians practice gratitude or silence during breakfast. Lunch. Midday meal with variety and volume. Lunch is often the most substantial meal of the day. It offers variety and covers multiple food groups. Japanese elders eat colorfully. The more colors on the plate, the more phytonutrients and antioxidants they consume. Typical components. Vegetable stir-fry or nimono, simmered vegetables, using seasonal produce like carrots, daikon, shiitake mushrooms, and lotus root. A protein source, often tofu, tempeh, or a small piece of fish. Brown rice or multigrain rice, providing complex carbs and fiber. Seaweed salad or hijiki, rich in minerals like iodine and calcium. Pickles or fermented vegetables, always a side dish. Green tea or barley tea, a digestive companion. Why it works. Balanced macronutrients. Packed with micronutrients from vegetables. Gentle on the stomach. Fiber-rich and satisfying without heaviness. Timing. Usually eaten at the same time every day, between noon and 1 p.m. Regularity is key. Dinner. Light, early, and digestible. Dinner is the lightest meal of the day, often a reversed version of lunch in terms of portion size. Japanese elders prioritize easy digestion in the evening, ensuring restful sleep and reducing overnight inflammation. Typical components. Soup, often miso, or clear broth with mushrooms and greens. Steamed vegetables, lightly seasoned with sesame oil or soy sauce. Tofu or tempeh, plant-based protein rich in calcium. A few slices of fish or sashimi, depending on the region. A very small portion of rice, or sometimes none. Seasonal fruit, like persimmon, pear, or citrus for dessert. Warm tea, often roasted green tea, hojicha, calming and low in caffeine. Why it works. Reduces digestive load before bed. Avoids blood sugar spikes at night. Supports overnight cellular repair and reduces inflammation. Encourages quality sleep. Timing. Dinner is eaten early, usually between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. Eating close to bedtime is avoided. Eating habits that boost longevity. It's not just what they eat, how they eat is equally important. Japanese centenarians follow mindful, cultural eating practices that amplify the benefits of their healthy meals. Key habits. Hara hachibu. Stop eating when you're 80% full. This slows aging, lowers inflammation, and protects against weight gain. Eat slowly and mindfully. Focused eating improves digestion and reduces overeating. Respect food origin. Many say, ita de kamasu, before meals, a cultural expression of gratitude that deepens connection to food. Sit down for all meals. No eating on the go, standing, or in front of a screen. Small portions on small plates. This keeps meals balanced and controlled without counting calories. Daily patterns that support dietary health. Japanese centenarians also maintain consistent daily routines around their meals that contribute to their overall vitality and health. Consistent meal timing. The body thrives on routine, aiding digestion and hormonal balance. Minimal snacking. Meals are filling enough to avoid the need for snacks. No late-night eating. Helps prevent weight gain, indigestion, and poor sleep. Hydration with tea, not sugary drinks, supporting hydration and antioxidants without empty calories. Low meat and dairy intake. Minimal red meat and almost no cheese or cream in traditional diets. By now, you've seen what Japanese centenarians eat every day and how they structure their meals. But let's go deeper. Why do these simple habits and foods actually work? What's happening inside the body that helps it stay youthful, strong, and mentally sharp, even beyond 100 years of age. Let's break down the scientific principles behind this eating pattern. You'll discover how the Japanese longevity diet protects your brain, prevents chronic disease, maintains muscle and mobility, slows aging at the cellular level, and supports emotional well-being. 1. Brain health and cognitive longevity. Many Japanese elders maintain sharp memory and clear thinking well into their 90s and 100s. This is no coincidence. Scientific explanation. Diets rich in omega-3 fatty acids, from fish and seaweed, reduce brain inflammation, support the growth of new neurons, and protect against dementia and Alzheimer's. Fermented foods like miso and natto improve gut microbiota, which in turn produces neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, supporting mood, focus, and memory. Polyphenol from green tea, vegetables, and seaweed fight oxidative stress in the brain, preserving nerve cell function. Research highlight. A study published in the Journal of Alzheimer's Disease found that individuals who consumed fermented soy regularly had significantly slower rates of cognitive decline. 2. Cardiovascular health. Heart disease is the leading cause of death worldwide, but not in regions of Japan where traditional diets are followed. Why the diet helps. Low intake of saturated fats and red meat keeps arteries clean and flexible. Regular intake of EPA and DHA from fish reduces triglycerides, stabilizes heart rhythm, and lowers blood pressure. Fiber-rich foods help eliminate excess cholesterol from the body. Potassium from vegetables and seaweed naturally lowers blood pressure. Research highlight. The Framingham Heart Study observed that diets rich in plant-based foods and fish correlated with a 30% lower risk of cardiovascular disease in older adults. 3. Bone strength and mobility. Aging often brings joint pain, fractures, and reduced mobility, but Japanese elders remain agile, flexible, and upright. Why? Key factors. Vitamin K2, found in natto, activates proteins that bind calcium to bones, preventing osteoporosis. Low-acid diets, high in vegetables and plant proteins, reduce bone loss compared to acid-forming Western diets. Daily light movement, paired with anti-inflammatory foods, supports joint health and reduces arthritis symptoms. Research highlight. Japanese women who consumed natto at least 3 times per week were found to have significantly higher bone density in old age compared to those who didn't. 4. Muscle maintenance and strength. Muscle loss, or sarcopenia, begins around age 60 and accelerates over time, unless the right nutrients and habits are in place. The Japanese advantage. Regular consumption of high-quality plant proteins, tofu, miso, natto, supports muscle synthesis without adding saturated fat. Small amounts of fish, eggs, and legumes provide complete amino acid profiles. Low inflammatory load from diet prevents the muscle breakdown often triggered by chronic disease or processed food. Research highlight. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that elderly Japanese women who consumed a soy-based diet had better muscle retention and lower risk of frailty. 5. Cellular health and anti-aging. Japanese centenarians show delayed biological aging, meaning their organs, skin, and brain often appear decades younger than their actual age. Here's why. Their diets are rich in antioxidants from green tea, fruits, and colorful vegetables, which reduce oxidative damage. Eating practices like hara hachibu, eating until 80% full, are a mild form of caloric restriction, proven to slow aging at the cellular level by reducing mTOR and IGF-1, which are pathways associated with aging and cancer risk. Low sugar intake keeps insulin and blood glucose levels steady, reducing glycation and inflammation, 2 major contributors to cellular aging. Research highlight. Studies on calorie-restricted populations, including those in Okinawa, show increased expression of longevity genes and reduced biological age markers. 6. Gut health and immune function. A healthy gut is a cornerstone of long life, and the Japanese diet excels at nurturing it. Gut-friendly practices. Fermented foods support a diverse and strong gut microbiome. High fiber intake from vegetables, legumes, and seaweed promotes regularity and lowers colon cancer risk. Natural prebiotics, like resistant starch from sweet potatoes and miso, feed beneficial bacteria. Research highlight. The Gut Microbiome Project in aging populations found that centenarians in Japan had gut bacteria diversity levels equal to or greater than people in their 30s, thanks to diet alone. 7. Stress management and mental well-being. Surprisingly, food also supports mental peace. Japanese meals are not just nourishment, they're moments of ritual, mindfulness, and gratitude. Cultural connections. Structured mealtimes, minimal distractions, and small portions help promote calm and reduce cortisol, stress hormone. Nutrients like magnesium, from seaweed and tofu, and L-theanine, from green tea, support relaxation and reduce anxiety. Social eating and shared meals reinforce purpose, connection, and emotional health, key factors in living a long, fulfilling life. You don't have to live in Okinawa or speak Japanese to follow the principles that keep these remarkable people healthy past 100. You can adopt the essence of their diet today, no matter where you are, without expensive ingredients, strict calorie counting, or drastic changes. Let's break this down into clear, practical actions you can start incorporating gradually into your life to support longevity, clarity, and overall health. 1. Start with one small change per week. You don't need to change your entire pantry overnight. The Japanese don't rely on diet culture. They simply live by small, consistent habits. You can do the same. Examples of weekly small swaps. Week 1. Swap sugary breakfast cereals for a bowl of miso soup and a hard-boiled egg. Week 2. Replace white bread with steamed sweet potatoes or multigrain rice. Week 3. Add one fermented food daily, like kefir, sauerkraut, miso, or unsweetened yogurt. Week 4. Drink green tea with lunch instead of soda or juice. Week 5. Reduce red meat and have fish twice per week instead. These changes seem small, but they mirror the lifestyle of Japanese elders, and their power lies in consistency, not perfection. 2. Recreate a longevity-style breakfast at home. Western breakfasts are often full of sugar and starch, leading to inflammation and energy crashes. Japanese elders start their day with light protein, broth, and probiotics. Simple at-home version. 1 hard-boiled egg or soft tofu. A cup of warm miso soup. Use instant miso paste plus tofu plus seaweed. Steamed greens or sautéed spinach. A spoonful of kimchi or sauerkraut. A small portion of rice or roasted sweet potato. Green tea. Nutritional impact. Supports your gut, stabilizes blood sugar, fuels your brain, and promotes calm, sustained energy. 3. Eat fish or plant proteins 3 to 4 times per week. If fresh fish isn't always available, don't worry. There are plenty of accessible alternatives to support the same nutritional benefits. Options. Canned sardines in olive oil. Canned wild salmon. Lightly seasoned tofu stir-fried with garlic and greens. Tempeh grilled or baked. Miso glazed white beans or chickpeas. Tip: always read labels. Choose options low in sodium and free of added sugars. 4. Make vegetables the star of your plate. In the West, protein is usually the centerpiece. In the Japanese model, vegetables dominate the plate, bringing fiber, vitamins, minerals, and anti-aging compounds. Easy ways to adapt. Aim for half your plate to be vegetables at lunch and dinner. Cook them lightly, steam, sauté, roast, so they retain color and nutrients. Use sesame oil, ginger, miso, or rice vinegar for flavor instead of butter or cream sauces. Rotate your greens: bok choy, kale, spinach, broccoli, mustard greens, and cabbage. Eat the rainbow. The more colors on your plate, the more disease-fighting compounds you're getting. 5. Redefine your relationship with rice and carbs. Japanese elders eat rice almost daily, but in modest portions, balanced with fiber and protein. You can do the same, even if you prefer other grains. Healthy rice habits. Use a small bowl instead of a dinner plate. Mix rice with barley, black rice, or quinoa for added fiber. Try alternatives like roasted sweet potatoes, oats, or lentils. Avoid rice-based processed snacks and sugary rice dishes. Portion trick. Your rice serving should fit in the palm of your hand. This keeps carbs in balance without elimination. 6. Cook with purpose. Less oil, less salt, more depth. Japanese cooking doesn't rely on cream, sugar, or heavy oils. The flavor comes from natural umami, created with fermented pastes, broths, and spices. Cooking adjustments. Use miso paste or tamari instead of bouillon cubes or soy sauce loaded with MSG. Switch butter for a teaspoon of sesame oil, which adds flavor with healthy fats. Use kombu, seaweed, or dried mushrooms in broths to enhance flavor without sodium. Remember, the goal is flavorful simplicity, not blandness. 7. Make green tea your daily companion. Replace sugary drinks or excessive coffee with unsweetened green tea, one of the most powerful longevity boosters in the Japanese diet. Tips. Start with 1 cup daily, warm and plain. Choose sencha for antioxidants or hojicha, roasted green tea, for lower caffeine at night. Don't add milk or sugar. Let your taste adapt. Prepare a pot each morning and sip throughout the day. Green tea boosts brain clarity, lowers blood pressure, and reduces risk of heart disease and cancer. 8. Follow Hara Hachi Bu. Eat until you're 80% full. One of the most powerful principles of Japanese longevity isn't a food, it's a mindset. Practice this rule. Eat slowly. Pause halfway through your meal and ask, am I still hungry or just finishing out of habit? Serve smaller portions. You can always go back for more if needed. Avoid eating to the point of discomfort or heaviness. Focus on satisfaction, not fullness. This gentle caloric restriction lowers inflammation, protects your organs, and slows aging at the cellular level, scientifically proven. You came here curious. What do 100-year-old Japanese people really eat every day? Now you know the truth. It's not about expensive superfoods, trendy diets, or strict rules. The Japanese longevity secret lies in simplicity, balance, consistency, and deep cultural wisdom around food and life. They eat fresh, seasonal vegetables, small portions of rice and sweet potato, clean proteins like fish, tofu, and legumes, fermented foods to fuel their gut, green tea to protect their brain and heart, and above all, they eat mindfully, never in excess. And now, so can you. You don't need to live in Japan to benefit from these principles. You can start with small steps, swapping 1 meal a day, drinking more green tea, cooking more vegetables, and eating until you're just 80% full. Over time, these changes compound into something powerful, a longer, clearer, more energetic life. Longevity isn't luck, it's a lifestyle. Thank you for watching The Elder Way. If you found this video helpful, be sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, and share it with someone you care about. You never know, this information might just add years to someone's life. Stay strong, stay curious, and keep living the long way. The Elder Way.